Hello and welcome to highlights of stage 4 of La Vuelta A Espana Femenina, 111.6 kilometers today from Pedrola to Borja. And Micah Collier in the white jersey. We're taking the Combativity Award yesterday. Femke Gerritsen leading by 12 seconds overall ahead of Marianne Vos and Letizia Paternoster. It was good to see Emilia Farlin high-fiving on the podium. Anne Santesteban starting the day in the Queen of the Mountains jersey. The Laboral Coche Fundación rider had gone down heavily in a couple of crashes on yesterday's stage. Could she recover for what was going to be a hilly day ahead of them? The Alto de Moncayo, the summit coming with 53.1 kilometers to go. Intermediate sprint at Novales for 6:42 seconds. And then the Puerto El Busta climb coming to the summit with 12.6 kilometers to go. It was a fast, aggressive day, plenty of attacks throughout the day onto the climb of the Alto de Moncayo, and it had been India Grangier who had led for Coupe Repsol. The peloton was all together leading out for their general classification riders. We've got a big day to come tomorrow to Lagunas de Neo. The big question was, would the riders and the general classification riders keep their powder dry for tomorrow? Justine Herrera jumping clear to take maximum points in the Queen of the Mountains classification. She had started the day second with 8 points. She added 10 to her tally. The rider that had started the day in third on the Queen of the Mountains, Evita Muzik, she took second place on the climb and added another 8 points to her total. We headed towards the intermediate sprint point, 6, 4 and 2 bonus seconds on offer. Lidl Trek were leading out, SD Works Pro Time, AG Insurance, Soudal, and the team of Marianne Vos for Visma Lisa Bike. All in formation, who would take the bonus seconds. Misha Bredevold, in a similar fashion to the previous day, started the sprint for Femke Gerritsen. Marianne Vos had a little bit too much work to do. She came off the wheel of her teammate, and it was Femke Gerritsen and Demi Vollering that were battling it out for the bonus seconds. Gerritsen took 6, Vollering took 4, and Marianne Vos had to settle for 2. Bit of chat amongst the former teammates. We then headed towards the final climb of the day, the category 3 climb of the Puerto El Busta tailwind. It meant that it was a fast climb, 4.5 kilometers, averaging 5.6%. FDJ Suez doing a great job for Demi Vollering, with Ali Wollaston on the front just ahead of Juliette Labousse. The pace would shred the peloton as they would head up towards the summit. Liana Lippert, after a great lead out by Movistar, she took over from her teammate Marie Meyering, who had also tried her hand on the climb. Vollering was looking poised and ready. The red jersey, though, was starting to slide out of the group and off the back. And as they came towards the summit, Evita Muzik took maximum points, and with it, the lead in the Queen of the Mountains classification. We started the descent with the red jersey of Femke Gerritsen at 19 seconds. She did have her teammate Misha Bredevold with her to try and bring her back in. On the descent, though, Anna van der Breggen, the comeback queen, just took a moment, went on the attack, and everyone behind looked around at each other. The SD Works Pro Time rider who had retired at the end of 2021 after an incredible career, the draw of races such as the Vuelta A Espana and the Tour de France Femme avec Zwift, just too much. It tempted Anna van der Breggen back into the peloton. Her last victory was the overall win in the Giro D'Italia Donne back in 2021. 62 career victories, twice world champion, once individual time trial world champion, Olympic champion, 4 times GC in the Giro. She would head towards the Flamme Rouge. There was a moment where the group behind thought they'd got her back, but what can you say about this rider? One of the greatest riders of her generation, and she's back with a resounding bang. Anna van der Breggen signals her arrival back at the top of the World Tour with a phenomenal win. In the group behind, Marianne Vos jumped out of the group, took second place, just ahead of Demi Vollering, some more bonus seconds, and extended her lead in the green jersey. Femke Gerritsen in the group, delight with Van der Breggen's stage win. She will start tomorrow, still in red. Welcome back, Anna van der Breggen, 63rd win as a pro. Will she manage to run out the winner of the Vuelta? She's put some good time into her rival. She takes the stage ahead of Vos, following Trinka Colonel Cabal, Lippert, Gerritsen, Reusser, Niewiadoma Finney and Marcus, your top 10. We waited to say it, but Anna van der Breggen is back at the top and on the top step of the podium. Evita Muziek now takes over in the lead of the Queen of the Mountains, but just by 2 points ahead of the Queen of the Mountains in last year's Giro D'Italia and the Tour de France Femme. Gerritsen still has the red jersey by just 4 seconds ahead of Anna van der Breggen. Will she pass that across to her teammate tomorrow? We are sure that will be the plan for SD Worx Pro Time as we head to the big mountains. Tomorrow's stage, we know it from Vuelta Burgos. Demi Vollering and Anna van der Breggen have both won on their Laguna de Nea climb, 120.5 kilometers. It is going to be a savage day in the saddle. Make sure you join us for more action from La Vuelta tomorrow.